Welcome back. So now we're gonna work on that trap bar deadlift. So once our athletes have checked off those boxes, they can do an RDL, they can do a kettlebell deadlift, and they're able to load it. So if I weigh, if I'm an athlete that weighs 150 pounds, I can take a 75-pound kettlebell and I can deadlift it for anywhere from 8 to 12 reps or 12 to 15 reps under control, under a 2 to 3 second tempo, and that's gonna demonstrate that I can handle load with this trap bar. So now Matt's gonna step in, and you notice that all these exercises have blocks. A lot, for most of my athletes who are tall, even the shorter ones, right? We like to pull from blocks because it just gets them in a better athletic position and it prevents any risk of an injury. So this trap bar deadlift is a great movement because the load is displayed on the outside versus a straight bar where it's on the front of the body. Okay, so if Matt had a barbell, hold it in front. Good, notice if he goes down to a deadlift, so go down, Matt. This weight is gonna pull him down, so really requires a lot of control, a lot of skill, so he can come up and not stress his low back. But when I have athletes who I wanna teach to be better athletes versus be better weightlifters, I'm gonna put them in a guaranteed higher reward versus a higher risk exercise. So the trap bar deadlift, Matt's gonna step in. I always tell my athletes, you step in this hex, you gotta be ready to go. You gotta have the mentality that it's time to train, it's time to work out, because with this load you could hurt yourself. So Matt's first gonna feel the weight in the middle of his foot. So he's gonna stand up first. He's gonna feel weight in his big toe, his pinky, and his heel. Now, treat this more like a squat. He's gonna pull his hips straight down, still focusing on hips back, chest up, back flat, and chin tucked. So he's gonna go down, he's gonna bend his knees, he's gonna pause right there, he's gonna make sure his arms are locked. What we see a lot of times for athletes is when they go down lower, Matt, and they bend their arms and then they yank it up. Notice how the bar then pulls him down, so that can hurt your back. So we're locking those elbows in, making sure that he's stiffening up, feels the weight in the middle of his feet, and now he's gonna push the floor away. Good, and he's gonna control it back down. So he's gonna go hips back, chest up, back flat, chin tucked, and he's gonna drop straight down. Give me 2 more reps, Matt. So he's gonna inhale, and then he's gonna go down, 1, 2, 3, and come back up. Good, same thing, 1, 2, 3, pulling his hips straight down. Good, last one, Matt. Good, 1, 2, 3, pulling straight down, and done. Stand up, Matt. Something Matt did that just dawned on me. What we see with a lot of athletes is they're in this extended position, right? So what we wanna teach them is how to get out of this extended position and be able to bring their ribs down. So what I want Matt to do is bring your arms straight out. He's gonna go, and notice how the ribs come down a little bit, and now he can lessen that stress in his low back. So now when he loads up that trap bar, his ribs are down. So now inhale without letting your chest get big. Good, filling that belly. And now he's gonna go down and do that movement. Same thing. Good, one more good rep. Push that floor away, good. Stand up all the way, good, hips through, good. Now come down, 1, 2, 3, good, and done. Give me a couple bad reps, Matt, just like that kettlebell deadlift. So what we see with some athletes, really rounded back, legs are straight, stand back up. Good. So he's gonna bend his knees, but he's gonna round that back. Really bad. Matt's been doing this for a long time, so it's really hard for him to do this with bad technique. And same thing, good. So notice that back's rounded. So we really wanna emphasize pulling the hips down, but having the hips go back, chest up, chin tucked, back flat. Okay, you can lower it now, Matt. Good. So this is gonna be our trap bar deadlift.